guys to the 100 Dart Challenge. Now, if you don't know what the 100 Dart Challenge is...
So how does the 100 Dart Challenge work? You take a blaster with 100 rounds, you run 100 rounds through it with a timer.
The timer stops after you fire 100 darts.
Then you put it up on the 100 Dart Challenge list, see if it's good or bad, and see where it just lands all time. And that is how the 100 Dart Challenge works.
Today we are looking at one of my actual blasters I take into battle, especially for HVZ, sorry, I forgot the name of it, zombies, is my wrist gauntlet. My wrist gauntlet is a very weird blaster that I use very few times. It's one of the blasters I brought the most to, but also used the absolute least, because there wasn't always a zombie round at Fort Forest. Now, with that, we take a look at this guy. This guy has two blasters that you pull it both down to prime them. Then you actually have to hit their triggers to fire, which never bothered me. But yeah, is it lazy? Does it work? Absolutely. Don't forget, this is one of my earlier builds, so nothing really much else to say. Like, it's still held by zip ties and some glue. So, old build, but it works very, very well. It fires a shotgun burst of 3 from each blaster, so 6 total. And issues with this is going to be, I am now one-handed because this hand is taken up by the gauntlet. And I can't really take it off, that would just waste a lot of time. So I have to load, prime, and fire. This is probably not going to be that fast. But you never know, it is a shotgun, and shotguns can always be surprising. It is a burst of 6, pretty much. Now with that, nothing really much else to say. Let's just take it to the challenge and see what this thing is capable of. Shall we? Hello guys, to the 100 Dart Challenge. Today, we got my gauntlet. Now, just need to put it on. You know the drill. We need to fully load it. First, this time I have to put it on. Load 3 full lengths in each barrel, which is what I normally do. And 6 half darts does not work because they fall out of the front on one of them. If you want to ever actually something just tear. Oh my god, it did tear. It's broken. When the parts where the gloves hold broke off, the plastic part broke off. Huh. Well, hopefully it holds up. Hang on, is the table about to fall? Nah, it's fine. Alright, on your marks, get set, go. They're not extremely powerful. They've been thoroughly used. It's literally supposed to be up close and personal. But they've definitely have seen better days. And if you do not know, Paprika has joined me the past few episodes because she likes chasing darts. And there goes the full glove. And now won't fire. That's not good. Alright, not only have I lost my glove, one of the blasters does not want to fire anymore. Man, this went wrong really fast. This blaster was fine not long ago. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to the gauntlet. Seen better days. And I did get that blaster to fire by slamming on it, but it's not always what you want to do. But it looks like it's about time to retire this thing. At least I had one more blaze of glory before honestly, I couldn't believe this thing just completely fell apart. Right, literally when I started this. I've used this thing for like 8 years, and this is the time it falls apart. I mean, by its defense, it never even got 100 shots fired through it. But still, once again, the trigger got stuck on that blaster, had to slam it. At least slamming it fires it. But yeah, this is a catastrophic failure episode, that's for sure. I lost the ability to prime it one-handed because my glove completely ripped off. Well, I still can prime it one-handed, but I have to grip it with my other hand, so kind of defeats the purpose. But shotgun, you've served me well for a good 8 years now. I think it's finally time for you to be retired, and I can make some probably, what is it called? Ultra keys. Where are they? Under shotgun on blasters. I forget what it's called. Not ultra. I don't know. It's something key. But 3 minutes in, and honestly, it's not terrible. It's probably going to be near the bottom of the pack, but it's getting the job done, even though, you know, it's seen a lot of use and a lot better days, that's for sure. Then that's fair. I haven't been using this guy anyways for the most part. And I've been also opting out of using this in the late HVCs just because it just slows me down. Whoops, that one I hit the wrong wall. But yeah, this uses a, you know, one of the one-shot Mega Blasters and then the Rebel three-shot like triad thing that I just removed the air restrictors because it's easy to do on this one. We are not looking too good on time, but we're just about done. Now, I did not think about this. Did I, Blaze? You have one shot left. But neither of these blasters can fire just one. So I'm gonna fire one by holding down 2 and then finish it off. Alright. Well, with 4 minutes, 41 seconds, that's pretty bad. Just to let you know, the very first blaster I did on this challenge came in at 4:07, the Sharp 92. So this guy did not do so well, and I think has seen its final. I think this is the final time it gets used because it is completely given up in some aspects, which is perfectly fine. A broken blaster always can be used again. It served me well. Let's make into some cool master keys. Master keys, is that it? I don't know. But thank you guys so much. Wait. We're not done yet. Just because the blaster's broken. We gotta get to the recap. Let's take it to where it lands on the all-time list, shall we? And then we have a little recap afterwards.
So how does my gauntlet fare in the 100 dart challenge? Well, coming in at 4 minutes, 40 seconds, completely falling apart. Can't believe it did that. But it lands 86th, which is not very good at all. Two seconds slower than the Fortnite Pump SG, a one-shot blaster. Breech loader, somewhat. It's just a hard-to-load one-shot blaster. So it is pretty bad, honestly. High 4 minutes is not good on this list. Low 4 minutes is about mid. But high 4 minutes puts in definitely the worst category. It's not very good. It's really close to that 5 minute range. And if you're in the 6 minute range, you're in the absolute worst of the challenge. But hey, at least I've landed 0.2 seconds away from the sledge fire with 3 shells. With that, nothing really much to say. Let's take it to the recap, shall we?
How did the gauntlet do? Well, I think it's lived its last run. Completely fell apart. Like, honestly. This came ripping off. And I've used this plenty of times before. It was just like, it's finally done. But it did not do too well. It landed pretty low. But also, it broke apart. But because of it firing 3 rounds each, 6 rounds total per load, and only 2 shots to fire that, it did honestly make things go a lot faster. It was just the loading and the priming without the glove that made everything a lot worse. With that, nothing really much else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye-bye!